You're watching Watch Fox Sports Zone.
I was at BC before with Kevin and Kyle, and played in the first one as a player, and then coached in them, and it's just a good tournament over spring break to stay sharp, and other places take the week off, and we're working, and so to come out of this thing unscathed and only give up a goal, it's just a testament to our kids and how hard they work, and played really well today. Very good Lexington team, very good goalkeeper and Smitty out there, and they're going to be reckoning in 5A, I believe.
Will Udy and the Cardinal Newman boys soccer team take home the Nike Palmetto Cup trophy. Welcome back to Overtime, everybody. Matt Dowell alongside Lou Bajak. Lou, this is a huge tournament every year, the Nike Palmetto Cup. We see some of the best teams from the South participate, and the Cardinal Newman this year. Last year we saw Wando, who just seemed to dominate boys soccer for a while now. They took home. This year it's Cardinal Newman. And it was a good game between them and Lexington. I was out there this morning over at Saluda Shoals, and Lexington, a great team as well. But just how big is this to win this tournament for your team?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we mentioned all the competition and the way Cardinal Newman. I mean, you mentioned Wando. That's their only loss this year. Cardinal Newman's only loss is to Wando. They're ranked number 15 in the country, and it was a good way. They've been shutting teams out in this tournament, and I watched them play yesterday against Blythewood, and just a good win against Lexington, who played well in this tournament. They battled some injuries earlier in the year, but Cardinal Newman's loaded. They're number 15 in the nation by USA Today. Grayson Barber,
that's him right there.
Only goal. I mean, he's signed with Clemson, but he's started his career at Blythewood, but has been playing academy soccer. He's been in Kansas City and Florida, but came back to Columbia this year to play his senior season, and he's been a huge lift. I think he had 9 goals in the tournament, and their goaltending and their defense has been solid, and definitely the favorites to win another Skiza 3A title, but they've been playing everyone. They're not afraid to play anyone on their schedule, and it gets them prepared for moments like this in these tournaments, and winning a championship is huge. Yeah,
Coach was talking about, you saying they're trying to peak in May for the tournament. So is there anybody that's going to challenge them? If they can take on these 5A schools, is there anybody that can take them down?
I think Hammond might have something for them. I think Hammond probably will be their toughest challenge, Skiza-wise. They'll probably play a couple other non-region games, but Hammond might have something to say against them.
Yeah, and if we can actually go back to the highlights there, we'll actually take you through how they won this championship. They were taking on Lexington. It was 0-0 at the half, and then with about less than 10 minutes to go, this big collision happened between Lexington's goalie and one of their strikers, and there was actually kind of a delay because they were trying to make sure everybody was okay because they hit pretty hard. There was a long break. He got a yellow card. The keeper got a yellow card. Had to come out. They put the backup in, and then Grayson Barber right off the free kick with the header in to win it. So Clemson getting a good one there with Grayson Barber.
Yeah, Clemson, and he has a bright future. He's playing for USA Soccer as well. I mean, he's definitely going to be maybe have a chance of Cardinal Newman to maybe repeat as Gatorade Player of the Year. Wyatt Millard won it last year for them, so he might have a chance to go back-to-back in that way, and they might have a chance to crack the top 10 in the next USA Today poll. They moved up to 15 this week, so we'll see. Wando's the number 1 team in the country, but I mean, Cardinal Newman played Wando tough when they played him earlier this year.
Well, speaking of Grayson Barber, let's hear from him, who was the tournament MVP, and their head coach Will Udy once again.
We played a really good tournament, and it feels good that we came out with only 1 goal scored on. We scored a lot of goals, but most importantly, our defense held up when we needed them to in tight games like the AC4 and this final against Lexington, so it just feels good. It's a whole team to get this victory.
To be fair, the goal was quality. I mean, I don't know even if he's in there, if he gets to it or not. I mean, he may, I don't know, but it was a quality ball and a quality finish from Grayson, and we played really well as a team this week. Our back line and our goalkeeper were brilliant. Isaiah Davis and Gavin Yancey and then Carson Bohannon were just great all week. When you only give up a goal, it's hard to beat us.
And before we go to commercial, Lou, I want to ask you, they beat a good Lexington team. I was there last year when Lexington lost. They were very disappointed. This obviously is more of a positive tournament. What are the Wildcats going to be in the hunt for a state title as well?
Well, they'll be in, I think, we talk about a tough region. You got River Bluff, obviously the top team in that region, but Lexington is not too far off from there, and I think it'll be close, that region battle, and I think they can make some noise in the playoffs. That 5A playoffs is going to be tough. At lower state, I mean, we mentioned River Bluff, you have Lexington, you have Wando who's sitting right there for you, so it's going to be a competitive 5A playoffs again.
Well, when we come back here on Overtime, we're going to go into the football world, and we're going to update you on what exactly is going on with Bryce Thompson and the Gamecocks. But before we do, we want to send you out to commercial with this speech from Coach Will Udy with his winning championship team.
I'm proud of you. It's really, really big to win this tournament. All right, if you were looking at the top drawer stuff today, they named the tournament in Alabama that we got invited to. I decided not to do that one. And here, okay, those are the 2 tournaments they named. All right, so that's what they're looking at. So to come out of this thing unscathed and only giving up 1 goal and win the championship, brilliant, okay? Well done. I'm really proud of you. Again, I know sometimes it gets a little bit, touchy-feely with the awards. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is, okay? All right, everybody cool with that? All right, there'll be other things to go for. At the end of the day, we leave with this, and that's all that matters. Understand? Everybody got that? And that's what we came for. Hey, if you're hurt, take care of yourself. Nothing stupid on the weekend, and let's enjoy this win, yeah? All right, bring it in, let's go. Hey, cards on 3. Put that trophy up there. Everybody grab a piece of this thing. Yeah! Cards on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cards! Great job.